Hi guys, welcome to the Shoegaze 93 channel, a channel that celebrates itself on a glorious Plymouth sunset right here, down in Plymouth. Don't know why I said Plymouth twice for. But yeah, thank you Terry Cox for ordering my CD. I'm not sure if you're a follower of this channel or not, but I got a payment through Bandcamp from you, and I've sent the CD off earlier today in the post. So second class, hopefully that should be with you within a few days. So yeah, thank you very much, Terry. And so I just wanted to touch upon today, I wanted just to say about Patrick Fitzgerald from Kitchens of Distinction and Stephen Hero, which is his like alias, moniker, if you like. He's performing under the name of Stephen Hero these days. He came out with the excellent new album called Convalescence, which came out earlier this year. I think I briefly touched upon it on this channel, maybe briefly, but maybe not. But I enjoyed it. Like Blind Minotaur, some great songs on there. Yeah, the whole thing's a very consistent listen. Patrick is obviously, he was the bass player in Kitchens, but after discussing in his interview, it transpires that he's also a guitarist as well. So he did all the guitar on the Stephen Hero album Convalescence, and he was trying to do it in the style of Julian Swales, and I think he really succeeded in really capturing the essence of that guy's playing. You know, his bandmate Julian Swales, if I didn't mention that, from Kitchens. Yeah, and that's why he approaches the bass like he plays with a pick, and like why he plays it like a guitar is because actually that guitar, 6-string guitar, is his primary instrument. So I never knew that. So yeah, that's stuff you learn from interviewing these guys. But anyway, let me just get to the bottom of this. So yeah, Patrick Fitzgerald has arranged a few gigs across the UK, and I'm going to the Brighton one, 16th of September, 8 o'clock, doors open, and he's performing with Seme Wu, a renowned cello player, and Julian Swales from Kitchens of Distinction. So therefore, you've got two chefs from the kitchen together playing on the same stage for the first time in 29 years, since 1996. And so it's pretty much a Kitchens reunion, which is incredible. I mean, you got two out of three of the chefs in that band performing together. So for me, it is like a Kitchens reunion. Dan Goodwin, obviously the drummer, all he has to do now is join the fold, and who knows, there may be a full reunion next year or the year after. I think Patrick is continuing promoting his Stephen Hero stuff, understandably, for into next year, because he said he's planning to do some more gigs in this semi-acoustic vein with Seme Wu and some gigs with Julian. And I think Patrick's going to be on like piano, I think, most of the time, and Julian he'll be the one plugged in with the amp, doing the ambient guitar stuff all around it. So that's going to be mesmerizing. Just seeing one of the best, if not the best, in the shoegaze scene, really. Delays for days. That's how I describe Julian Swales. It's magical playing. He's one of these players who you can tell that he can play whether affected or not. There's a great player underneath those layers of effects, and the way he uses effects, just the way he uses effects just shows how much of an innovative player he is. I mean, I love the way he sort of lays down a delayed guitar line and then kind of freezes it, and then he plays something else over the top just to layer it up. You know, but Nick McCabe did that to quite an extent. You know, there's a few players who do that, but yeah, Julian really takes it to the extreme, I think, and wow, just creates a maelstrom of noise that it's always at the right time as well. The dynamic shifts are always really well gelled with like Patrick's like vocal cadences, like, you know, he always just unleashes that guitar right at the right moment, just when like Patrick finishes like a tagline of a chorus. You know, like Third Time We Open the Capsule is a great example. Like, third time we open the capsule, everything swims. And then he launches from that note. You know, it's like the perfect launch pad note that he attacks the guitar on, and yeah, and that's what Julian's a master at. So I'm delighted. I mean, two out of three chefs. That's not bad at all, is it? And then hopefully this is a sign that you know, Dan Goodwin will come on board and it'll be the full reunion. If not, then they'll probably get another drummer. I mean, I think as long as you've got Patrick and Julian in there, I think that'd be enough for most people. But yeah, it would be cool to see Dan, and because there's only a 3-piece, it's like it shouldn't be that hard to do, really. It shouldn't be that hard to organise. We just need one more person to say yes, and then you've got the full lineup. I mean, that's the beauty of a 3-piece. So we will see about that. But I'm off to the Brighton gig in September, and then I've got the MBV gig in November. So yeah, it's a special year. I already seen the Boo Radleys in February. First up I saw Mickey Brenu Trio for the second time, and then I got the interview with Mickey from that, which you can check out on my channel. And then I saw the Boo Radleys in Bristol. They weren't playing their really old stuff though, it was more of the Britpop era stuff, but still really cool to speak to Sice and the bass player Tim. I had a good chat to him and told him about my Shoegaze book, which he has shown a lot of interest in, because he did contribute some photos towards it of the Boo Radley section. Managed to get some old photos from him, you know, from the Shoegaze era as well, like from like 91, 92 period. So really fortunate to get those, and I have actually published those photos on a YouTube video, actually, on one of the Boo Radley's videos I did. So yeah, what a year, you know, and Kitchens and MBV in the autumn winter time to round it off. Yeah, well, I mean, I classify it as a Kitchens gig. I mean, because, you know, Patrick and Julian together, I mean, that's going to give it the Kitchen sound for sure. And they are definitely playing Kitchen songs as well. Some deep cuts and some big hits. So yeah, expect like Third Time and Railway would be amazing. Gone World Gone, I love it if they did that. And Blue Pedal. I mean, come on, that's got to be the best Shoegaze song of all time, hasn't it? The song actually named after the Boss PS2. It's actually named for after the pitch shifter delay. The pitch shifter delay PS2. And Patrick told me that in the interview. That's how I know this. Yeah, so there we go. A little secret for your gear heads there. Blue Pedal, from the Death of Cool album was named after the Boss PS2, the pitch shifter / delay. So remember that. And I think Slowdive used that pedal as well. Pretty sure it's on Neil, maybe Christian's board as well. Because Luca pointed out from Pedal Partners, I think that pedal is what makes that sort of self-oscillating noise at the end of Souvlaki Space Station. You know, like the battery dying kind of thing. And maybe Karma Police as well, because that has the same sound. But I always thought it was a Boss Space Echo, the RE20 or RE201, which is the pedal version of it. So, but I was mistaken. Well, according to Luca anyway, those sounds are actually from the Boss PS2. So super interesting stuff there. But you can do a similar thing with the Boss Space Echo, because, you know, you got the right, you know, it's like a double pedal thing, you know, the one pedal here and another one alongside it. If you hold down the right sided pedal, then you do get the same effects of that kind of self-oscillating, like a spaceship landing kind of sound. Yeah, very sci-fi, space rock kind of effect. So yeah, I want to know who's going to these Patrick Fitzgerald gigs. You know, I think it's gonna be great. I mean, you know, like when Kitchens came back in 2013, well, they didn't come back. They brought out an album called Folly, but they never played it live for some reason. Really disappointing. But yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is, like, what was I going to say? Oh, I lost the point now. I was kind of distracted then by someone over the road. But I was just trying to say that, so like they had Folly in 2013. I mean, this is going to be the first time Patrick and Julian going to be on stage since the end of Kitchens. But, you know, they did, that was it. Yeah, I remember now. They did a KEXP session. KEXP, that great station that showcases bands. They did a session in around the time of Folly in 2013. And you got Patrick on piano and Julian's doing this wonderful ambient guitar that just glosses over the piano playing. And I think that's what the gigs will be like. I think it will be like that semi-acoustic kind of thing. But yeah, just to hear Julian fire those delay pedals up again, and at least his quad reverb, you know, I think it'd be a